When you were named to the Hall of Fame, they said what? It took like 10 seconds or something like that, or 30 seconds. And I thought it took too long. That's like just expected, I think, from all of us while watching you play football. Like, Peyton's going to be a Hall of Famer. Was it a big deal for you? I assume it was with the way you view football, but it was a given. We all knew that. I assume you did as well. But when that honor is officially bestowed upon you, what were the feelings as a man who has accomplished fucking everything, literally, at this point?
It was a special feeling, Pat, especially the way that I found out. Ashley kind of organized, due to COVID, they weren't doing the hotel knock. So Ashley was told that I was going to be inducted. And so she organized for David Cutcliffe, Philip Fulmer, Tony Dungy, Jim Caldwell, Gary Kubiak, Tom Moore, and John Fox and Jim Moore via video. Anyway, they came and sort of tapped me on the shoulder and said, I've been inducted. So to find out that way with all these coaches that have been a part of my football journey since I was 18 years old or even 15 years old, my high school coach was on a video. That was pretty overwhelming to find out that way. It's a great fraternity to be a part of. I love the history of the game. I never assumed anything, never talked about it, but it was a special weekend last year in Canton, and to kind of rejoin teammates like Marvin and Edgerrin has been a lot of fun too, and hopefully we got some new ones, Colts and Broncos, coming along the way in the next couple of years.
Now, whenever you get voted into the Hall of Fame and you're in there, there's a lot of I'm on a new team now. I think I've heard Ray Lewis does a lot of that, ownership of the Hall of Fame almost by this younger generation of Hall of Famers. What does that mean, and what do you think you guys can accomplish? Can you guys have real effect, you think?
Well, I certainly hope so. I mean, the game has been under attack for a number of years now, and I think Commissioner Goodell and the league are trying to do the right things to make the game safer, make it better, trying to encourage youth football participation. I did a little PSA for the NFL talking about encouraging youth football participation, flag, tackle, boys, girls, because it is fun. And I'm not sure I look very good in this commercial. The kids are basically making fun of me the entire time, but I was a good sport about it. But look, it's a great game, as you know it, Pat. I'm a staunch defender of it. It teaches valuable lessons. It's the ultimate team game. So the more people that can play it and experience it is important to me. And I do agree. Ray and a number of guys have taken this sort of leadership role in trying to grow the game and in trying to protect it as well.
Yeah, it's there's separators at every step of the way, and you talked about your coaches from every step. As somebody who's just been an NFL fan my entire life, and I grew up in a football city, you kind of watch it. Every town has a guy who's the best on their team. He's obviously huge. They all go to college. They're the best of every single town, and then that group gets obviously cut down to the NFL, the best of the best. And then there's that separating class. And that separating class that is just of elite individuals, that obviously you don't fall into earth that way. There's a lot of hard work. There's a football IQ and everything that has to happen, and maybe some chances along the way. But that group can change things, I think. In the NBA, the NBPA, Peyton, LeBron's in there, Chris Paul's in there, yeah. Russell Westbrook's in there. So when they're negotiating with the NBA, there's real business chatter happening. I think with the way the NFL is going, I think the NFL and the NFLPA business-wise are only going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. And Peyton, I think you can get the ex-players in that game too. You know what I mean? I think the Hall of Fame guys can get in there, and I think you can really have an imprint on the way everything goes forever. Not that you haven't already. I got immense respect for you.